You're watching Running Report, where we give you great news produced for and by the culture. I'm Joshua Potts, Mr. Pottsable, and at the On Track Fest this past weekend, we witnessed Connor Burns breaking the U.S. high school 5,000 meter national record. He broke Galen Rupp's 5,000 meter national record that held for over 19 years, running at 13:31. Burns has been on a mission to take down a lot of U.S. national records this year, from the indoor 5,000 meter to the outdoor 3,200 meter as well. But the key to breaking this one was some advice that he got from his dad to break down this great record.
Before, I've made it I've said beforehand that I'm always going for records before in previous races this year, and for this one, my dad just drilled in my head, just kind of be quiet about it, keep national record to yourself, blah, blah, blah. And so I just kind of put my head down, grinded, came out, and did it.
From this interview, I feel like you can really see the relief from Connor after breaking that national record. And I really think it's coming from because how competitive this high school season is for U.S. distance running. Just look at the 5,000 meter all-time list now. In the top four, we have three people that are graduating this year, and Connor Burns, Tyron Gorgie, and Lex Young as well from last year when he ran that 5,000 meter time. And then looking in the mile, we have three high schoolers that are under 4 minutes right now, and two of them did it last year, and they're on a mission now to break the national record in Simeon Brenbaum and Connor Burns. And then just on the cross country side, we could talk about that for a second. Last year, 2 years ago, Leo and Lex Young broke the 3-mile high school national record for cross country courses, and they didn't even win the national championship. Aaron Salmon on their team won the national championship. It's super competitive. Everyone is locked into breaking national records, not just because it's cool and it's fun to do and they're fast. No, it's because the only way you're going to be US #1 in the 3,200, in the mile, or even the 5,000 is that you're going to have to break a national record. That's how fast they're running, and Connor Burns knew exactly that, and he told Aaron about it too at the track fest.
It's awesome, to finally have national record next to my name. I was so close to the mile indoors, so close to the 2 mile indoors, and to finally get one is everything. It's what I've been wanting. And that was the goal this season, to come in and just come out and just assault the history books and take national records myself. And I'm just glad I finally got one down, so maybe get another one.
Moving on to the 3,000 meter steeplechase at the On Track Fest, it was a super exciting race. With 200 meters to go, Kenneth Rooks made a move on the 3-time U.S. champion in this 3,000 meter steeplechase, Hillary Bohr. Rooks is only a junior out of BYU, and he outkicked Hillary Bohr in a time of 8:17 for a U.S. collegiate record and a world lead. My guy was utterly in shock when he came over and he talked to Aaron.
What does it feel like to come out to this pro field and just get a W?
It feels really awesome. It's really cool. I'm honestly a little bit in awe just because of how good this field is. I felt like I would run well. I felt like I'd probably run about the time. Well, I felt like I'd probably run under 8:28. I didn't really know that I'd get the dub today. So honestly, I'm in awe. I'm grateful. It's really cool to be able to get the dub.
The main conversation from this race had to be how people were so surprised that Rooks beat such a talented field. We have Brandon Keeter, who's an Olympian. We have Jordy Beamish, who's really rising in the steeplechase ranks right now. And then obviously Hillary Bohr, 8:08 PR, three-time national champion, Olympian, world champion finalist, all these type of things. And Kenneth Rooks beat them. But looking at the time, 8:17, the NCAA championships is deep. NCAA steeplechase is deep. Last year, 3 people ran 8:18 as NCAA championships. So Rooks had to do this no matter what. This was a part of the schedule. This was a part of the plan. This wasn't an unscheduled upset. He was just running the time that he's been set on to be faster in 8:18 at NCAA championships. So trust me, this definitely gave confidence for him at USA's. But first off, he has a lot of things to get done at NCAA's before he gets to USA's, because those guys are running fast.
I have no doubt that all the guys who I beat today, if I go to USA's, they're going to be ready, and they're going to be even better than they were today. So it gives me confidence. Because I was able to beat these guys. I could beat them again, but they're also going to come back tougher, and they're going to be strong as well.
See, I told y'all, Kenneth Rooks, he knows what's up. He knows these people are going to come back stronger and back with the vengeance at USA's, especially the 3-time US champion Hillary Board, who's really been living on the roads lately the past couple months. And Aaron caught up with Board after the race, and he hinted at a big steeplechase race in Paris where he's looking for a PR and moving up in the top US all-time list.
My call is just caught there, and I still feel like I can still run at Barcelona's best. This year I feel strong. I'm still working on the speed now, and I feel like 805 is within the reach. So I'm gonna go to Paris. No, Rabat. I had they trying to go for the world record in Paris. So if I can hang in like 10-20 meters behind, I'll be able to run 805. So yeah, but the bigger call is making the world team. So it's all about the timing. It's all about the time. I've been in this business for long.
Best of luck to Hillary out there. We're rooting for you in that Paris Diamond League race, and hopefully you get to run American record in steeplechase or something. That'll be really, really exciting. And someone else that I'm really rooting for each time they step onto the track has to be Sage Hurta-Klecker. She won the 1500 meter in a time of 4:06, beating out Gabriella Dubuque-Stafford in a great sprint and a great race overall for the 800 meter runner. And let me just speak on for Sage for a second, bro. Let me speak for you, Sage. I don't know if you want me to say this, but I'm just gonna say it. Stop asking her if she's gonna move up to the 15. Just let's stop. You feel me? Let's applaud her for being an A gal and running the 15. Like, a lot of A girls don't want to do that, but she's willing to come out here and do the 15. But let's not berate her with all these things. When you gonna move up to the 15? You got any 15s left on your schedule? Like, come on, bruh. Like, she ain't gonna move up. Let her have her fun at the 8. She already knows the 15 calling her name. She getting strong with the OAC. Dathan's getting her strong. She gonna move up to the 15 at some point. It's calling her name. All I'm saying is let her decide when it's time. Let her decide. Let her come naturally. It's gonna happen. Let's just not force it. You feel me? So, without further ado, Aaron just asked her about running the 15. This is the last time, though. We're asking Sage about running the 15. Last time.
Are you guys see you in more 1500s, or is the goal like that 800 team still the main focus?
I don't have another 1500 on the schedule right now, so it's just going to be 800s from here on out and trying to make that team. So, I mean, obviously we'll see how those go in the next couple months, but the way that we've been building my training is definitely 800 focused.
Before we close out this edition of the Running Report, we want to highlight Laura Galvan, who broke her own 5,000 meter national record. I want to encourage you to watch this full interview because it's really, really great. She's truly an inspiration to all Mexican runners. She's the national record holder in Mexico in the 1500, 5,000, and 10,000 meter. Last year at the World Championships, she was in the semifinals in the 1500 and the 5,000. I feel like she has potential to making a final this summer. Since 2019, Galvan has been improving year after year. Now the PR basically during her base phase in the 5,000 meter, bro, hard work is really paying off for Laura Galvan.
You have to really work, and I think that builds up, and I feel like, especially at home, I feel like the young people needs to put that work in. I feel like now they kind of want just, be out there and thinking that it's easy, but it's not. And I feel like that's what I want to show. And that's why I always say, well, I have 20 years of career in running, and I want to show that it took me like 17 years to get where I'm at, right? And I feel like that's what I really want to put out there.
That's all we have for this edition of the Runner Report. You can watch all these interviews at full length, and also other interviews we didn't post on here, like with Jordy Beamus, Yard Nagoose, and Gabrielle Dubuque-Stafford. If you go to our link in the description, and you can watch all the rest of those videos. Appreciate you guys so much for watching from the beginning to the end. We'll see y'all next time on the Runner Report show in about 2 weeks. At the end of May, we're going to a big event. I don't know exactly which one. There may even be 2 Running Report shows. I don't know the logistics yet. We'll see, but definitely end of May, another Running Report show is coming out to you. I hope you guys have liked these videos so far and ain't going away anytime soon. And so we'll see y'all end of May, beginning of June. Another Running Report show is coming at you.